Hey, what's going on? This is Andre from Two Income Solutions. Just wanted to talk real briefly about remaining hungry while still staying on top. The reason why I brought that up is I've always been impressed with athletes or whatever sport it is when they do accomplish like championship or maybe get a gold medal, whatever the sport it is, that even at that peak state, they're still looking to do better. You know, this is the perfect example, Michael Jordan. Even when he was winning those championships during those runs with the Chicago Bulls back in the 90s, he was still looking to always get better. And that always impressed me. It's still just that drive, that hunger, always want to get better and still staying at top. Jerry Rice, another good example. As far as even when he won those Super Bowls with the 49ers, always wanted to just still stay hungry and still want to do better too, while even, again, still staying at top and better what he just did. Tiger Woods, another good example. Back in his runs when he was winning a bunch of majors, I'll never forget, he had an interview with a reporter, and the reporter was asking could he get to the dominance of what he used to be when he first broke into the scene, the PGA. And he said point blank, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to be better than I used to be. You know, it's always something that you can do better and not just stay in that complacent mode. You know, the status quo would say otherwise, as far as like, oh man, you know, and nothing as far as any harm or whatever, but they just always like to just sit back and just, you know, just like, man, look what all you done, look all you done. And really in the back of their minds to think, can you do any more? Well, you can always do better. I know also in the world of entrepreneur, in the world of being an entrepreneur, I always was impressed too of, you know, the millionaires and the billionaires always want to do better. The status quo would say what, for that instance? Oh man, I just want to just make more money. Well, why would you want to be complacent? Why would you want to, as Robert Kiyosaki said, have money to stop moving? Money is always a constant thing as far as moving, whether you like it or not. It's always moving somebody else that has the financial education, the financial literacy as far as making it happen. So they're always trying to find new ways of leverage. There's nothing wrong or greedy about that. That's just a part of the game. And I've never seen anything wrong with that. And again, I've always been impressed with that. I know my brother and I, we've always been talking about that because I play a semi-pro football and he's been an Olympic weightlifter, and we've been doing both our respective sports for several years, but we've always been wanting to do better. He's gotten medals in meets before, and I've been fortunate enough to win 2 championships. This yesterday, celebrating a ring ceremony for my semi-pro teams. We won our 2nd championship. Well, it was my 2nd championship, but it was our 4th in a row here. But our head coach is always looking to do what? Do better, not being complacent. I mean, who wants to be complacent? I know also too, I've heard very successful entrepreneurs say once you stop growing, you know, that's when you start dying. So I mean, why would you not want to keep on doing better? You know, continue even while you're on top, to just continue to stay hungry. It also impresses me guys such as Les Brown and Bob Proctor, you know, well over 70 years old, and they still looking to do better, even while at the top, and still give out value. So I've always been impressed with that too, and just wanting to stay hungry. So if you got value from what I was talking about, hey, love to hear your comments below, or like or share this video. And also too, if you'd like to also join my team as well, as far as still staying hungry while at the top, go below and to survey.andresanders.net. I'd love to see you inside. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.